bottom of the box. You must consider yourself lucky. The Master has chosen you to be his human vessel to accomplish his task here on earth. Congratulations.
Thank you, Great Lord.
Something is bothering you? Perhaps a question you want to ask, right? Then go ahead and ask. Free your mind of every worries. You must be focused and clear-minded to execute the task.
Great Priestess, why am I the chosen one? Why has the Master selected me? What have I done to deserve his approval? I'm just an ordinary of nobody wants to associate with.
Your great-grandfather was a worshipper of the Great Master, and he earned the Master's approval, thereby transferring the favor to you.
My great-grandfather?
Yes, your great-grandfather. You see, a long time ago, a very long time ago, this kingdom was once ruled by a mighty king. The success of his administration was largely attributed to the efficiency of two great men. One was his personal advisor, and the other the secretary to the royal palace. These two great men were worshippers of the Master. A day came when the Master needed the blood of a 3-month-old baby. The sacrifice was to be carried out at midnight in the full glare of the moon. The demand of the Master was accomplished, but the disappearance of that 3-month-old baby drew so much attention among the people that the king instituted an inquiry. A week later, both the king's advisor and the secretary were indicted over the incidents. These two men were publicly flogged and disgraced and were banished for life on the order of the king. That king's advisor was my great-grandfather, and the secretary, your great-grandfather. Yes. That hapless king that disgraced our forefathers is the throne of the present day, a Mercury dynasty. The blood of our forefathers cried for vengeance. They were unjustly treated and must be avenged.
I hate that king for treating those honorable men in such a callous manner just because they carried out the orders of the Master.
That's the spirit. That's the zeal the Great Master saw in you. You can now understand why he chose you.
Good day, Father. Good day, Mother.
Hi, darling.
Where have you been?
Well, Father, I went to see my friend, Akuro.
You mean Akuro, the son of my friend, Chief Okunabo?
Oh, yes, Father.
That's all right. But son, I appointed for you a guard to take you wherever you go. Why did you let him stay back?
But Father, must a guard follow me everywhere I go to? Even when I have to see my bosom friend, Akuro? Oh, come on, Father, that's too much.
That is not too much, son. You are not an ordinary person. You are special. You are the crown prince of Brass Kingdom. Heir apparent to the throne. You must always remember that.
Well, Father, Mother, I'll be in my room. I need some rest.
Sweetheart, don't you think you're being overprotective? I mean, you should allow Tamina to mingle with his friends. I mean, his peers. Got to boost his self-esteem.
I disagree with you.
Why?
Tamino is not like other children in this community. Tamino is the crown prince. That makes him first among his equals. In fact, I have decided to send him to the United States of America to study medicine. I don't trust the universities in this country to make a good qualified medical doctor out of my son. The system here is too volatile. Either the academic staff are agitating for better services, or the students are demonstrating against fee increases. In the end, a student completes a 3-year course in 7 years. That will not happen to my son. No, he must go. It won't happen to him. He has to go.
You want to take my son away?
He is not the first to go, and he will not be the last. Others are going and coming.
So when are you leaving for the States?
Is that all you can say? So when are you leaving for the States? How many times I told you that I don't want to go? Do you know what it means? Leaving the comfort and hospitality of your people and go down to a strange man's land. Stuffing yourself with strange foods. Am I ever going to get used to staying away from you? My one and only trusted friend, Akuro. I will miss you.
I must confess to you. I must confess that I'm also going to miss you. And there's something I've never told you before. Your simplicity amazes me. You are a prince, a crown prince, the son of Chief Amakri, the Amayanabo of Brass Kingdom. Yet, you stood low to my level as to associating with me. As such, a friendship is rare. It's rare. You hardly find it.
Akuro, I do also appreciate your friendship. But I promise you one thing. I will.
I want to condole with my friend Nene and her children.
How sad it is to lose such an amiable chief. Opunabu was a great and courageous chief. We will certainly miss him in the council.
My friend Nene and her children are in great pain and grief right now. She loved her husband so much.
My dear, the birth and birth of a man lies solely in the hands of the gods. We are but mere mortals. What can we do? Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, it's so sad. May the gods give them the fortitude to bear such an irreparable loss.
We will certainly miss his wisdom. We will miss his wisdom in the council.
Crying will do more harm than good. One fact we have to move up to is that Papa is dead. If we cry from now till eternity, he will never come back.
Unabo was everything to me. He was my breath. And now, I breathe no more.
He was also the pillar of this family. But now, death snatched him in the dead of the day. Can we question the narrative? No, we can't.
Papa promised me good education. He said he'll be there for me. Now he's no more. He's gone. Gone forever. Our hopes shattered. Dreams never to be fulfilled. When we got married, I thought we could live together for a very long time. We made future plans, but now all I have are relics of the glory of sin.
Mama, you all have to take it easy. It is the wish of the gods that Papa departs so soon. If they never wanted, he wouldn't have departed. So let's just take it easy and carry on with our lives. Please. Amen. Wipe your tears. Wipe your tears.
Guys, please move everything in that car into the house.
At least she can have a comfortable environment. She will be stable. And she will no longer be a burden to you.
That is too much to do for me, Tombra. What would I render in recompense for all this inconvenience I will cause you?
Nah. We are friends. The pain of a friend such as yours is also my pain. You will pull through. For the sake of the children, you will go through this. And we'll do it together. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you. The queen was here today. She longed to see you both.
Such a nice woman with the heart of gold.
Yes. She brought that food stuff that you saw. Yes.
How kind of her to have remembered us in such a manner. Mama, you know she defies royalty in relating with you as a sister.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know they've been childhood friends, so such is expected of her.
How many childhood friends smell royalty and still remember their friends? Tell me.
Well, you're right. They're very rare. But you know, Queen Tombra is just a different kind.
You know what?
the queen has promised to take Nene to the palace.
Are you serious? Yes. My God, the queen will make me a royal babe.
Yes, my daughter.
Well, that's the good news. Considering the situation we're presently in.
Exactly. So prepare your mind then. You'll be going to live in the king's palace.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm happy for you.
We thank God for everything.
Sweetheart, I need a favor.
What is it?
I want to bring in Nene, my friend's daughter, to serve as one of the royal maids.
I don't have a problem with that. If that is what will make you happy, go ahead and bring her.
You mean it?
Sure.
Thank you. You've made me proud. I vowed to myself, and I promised my friend that I will help her in any way that I can. And now I can do that happily. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Opunabo was my greatest ally in the council, and I will be very glad to allow his daughter to feed from the royal plate.
Thank you.
Long may you live, my king. My queen, I salute you. I came to call my king and my queen for the royal dinner.
Thank you, Abiye, my diligent and wise cook. We shall be there very soon.
May peace be with you, my king. I beg to take my leave.
See to know I can bring them in. So let's go.
My daughter, this is one opportunity many wished they had. Please do not play with it. You are going to the king's palace to live on the strength of the relationship that exists between me and the queen. Please, do not abuse it, okay?
Mama, I know what the situation is like. And I also know that I do not have a better option here. I will not let you down. I promise, Mama.
Just be the good girl that you always been. Please, whatever you are told to do, just do it with joy and dexterity. I know my God.
Like I said, Mama, I will not let you down.
All right. All right.
Nene, I will greatly miss you.
Okay, you sound like I'm going to a foreign land. I'm only going to be at the palace, of which you shall occasionally visit.
Well, may your sojourn to the king's palace be fruitful, and may it bring joy and happiness to all of us.
Amen.
Mama, I have to be going now.
All right. Go well. Same you want.
I will, Mama. Take care.
Let me see her off to the palace. Please.
Nene, this is Abiye. You're going to be seeing more of him around. He's the chief cook and the cupbearer of the king. And these are palace guards. Maids.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This is Nene. And from today, she's the head of you all. And respect must be accorded to her immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Nene, my dear, you're welcome to the palace.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Ugo,
Yes, Your Majesty.
please take her to her room and intimate her with all the rules of the palace.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The rest of you can go back to your duties.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Such a nice girl. Death. You're so cruel and wicked. I can't wait to have my son, the prince, back. I've missed him so very much.
No, my dear. I am honored to have a son such as him. Very soon he will return home after his studies as a great doctor, a surgeon.
He's a rare breed. A surgeon to sit on the throne of this kingdom?
My dear, when I think of the future and my son, my heart leaps in joy. I know that when I finally go to my ancestors, my father's throne will be occupied by a worthy son.
We thank the gods for giving us such a wonderful son.
Kings are born, my dear. The royalty in this family was not the making of any man, but the making of the gods.
My lord, the future of this kingdom is so bright in my eyes.
As bright as the morning, my dear. Bright as the morning.
That's the right word to use.
A toast.
A toast?
Yeah. A toast to the future.
I'll say to a brighter future.
To a brighter future.
God save the land, God save the land, God save the land.
You know, I still wonder how a man could be such a good cook that the king is so delighted in your meal.
It's the word of God. You see, when I was growing up, I was raised by my mother. And coupled with the fact that there was no girl in the house.
Ah, so you learned how to cook from your mother. She must be a great cook.
Oh, sure she was. She once cooked for the king in this palace.
Wow! So how did you take over from her?
She died.
Oh, such a pity.
That was 7 years ago.
You must have earned the king's trust for him to have retained you.
I cooked for him with my mother, and when she died, the king said I could stay.
Oh, it's very kind of the king.
Anyway.
Oh, that's the last one.
Last one.
The hour has come for the wishes of the government. This mission has been set for such a time like this, and the Lord has followed it. Great priestess, I am your servant. Wherever you send me, I shall go. The royal house of Amakiri is the place of provision. You shall set the kingdom on fire and turn the palace apart. You will walk into the minds of the palace dwellers and make the flow. Your wish shall be done. I shall do thy bidding. Seek the power of devotion. You are filled with the powers of the darkness. Open thy left eye. Seek the power. Now you are equipped for the task ahead. Go! Go! Appointed and take charge. And put them under your subjection.
Who knows? But she looks like someone in need. Guys, take her into my compound.
Oh, yeah, hey. It's the rain of a child of people. It's the doom of a day. It's evil.
Javier, Your Highness, are you alright? Yes, Your Highness. Thy servant only sojourned aloof in his foolish thinking. Forgive me, Your Majesty. Well, you are forgiven. Have you made my lunch? Woe be me for delaying His Highness from eating. I have set the table, Your Majesty. All right. Nene?
Yes, my king.
Take her in, clean her up, give her new clothes to wear.
It shall be done, my king.
Abiye? Abiye? Are you alright?
Yes, Your Highness. Forgive me.
What's wrong with you? Nene, my dear, I can see you've taken good care of her.
It was thy wish, my queen.
Thank you very much.
Now, young lady, what is your name? Whose daughter are you and where did you come from?
I am Akonte, Your Highness. I am an orphan hired by a woman in the neighboring village. But I ran away because she was maltreating me. I was told that my parents died when I was only a little child, Your Highness.
What is that story?
Well, now you are standing in the palace of King Amakri, the Amarinaba of brass. In here, you have neither hunger nor suffering, my daughter.
Yes, Your Highness.
We shall accept you as one of our young men, my dear.
Oh, Your Highness. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for your kind gesture. Thank you. Who am I to find such great favor from thee? Thank you. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you, my queen. Thank you.
Rise. Favor is of the gods. They must be at peace with you, my daughter.
Yes, Your Highness.
You're welcome, my dear. I want to commend all of you. You are all hardworking.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
However, we have a new maid joining us today. Her name is Akonte, and I would like you to welcome her as one of you. Do you all understand that?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Akonte,
Yes, Your Majesty.
you have already met Abiye and Nene.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Abiye is the chief cook, the cupbearer of the king, and Nene is the chief maid. That means she guides you all. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Majesty, I understand.
You can now go back to your duties.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Nene,
Yes, Your Majesty.
please show Akonte what to do.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Dark Lord of the universe, great princess of the sea, I invite thee, thy power, thy strength, answer my call. I assert my authority in this place. Well, from now onwards, I take charge of its palace. Only my will shall be done.
My chiefs,
Your Highness.
I love my people so much that their development is top of my priority.
Your love for the people of Grass has never been in doubt, Your Highness.
I have traveled far and wide. And in all my sojourn, I have come to one singular conclusion. That no meaningful development comes to a people except they educate.
You see, you're very right, Your Highness. Education, they say, is the bedrock of any successful society. But that has not been the case here. You see, it has been the plight of our people here, which makes people to send their children to faraway land for schooling. Honestly.
That's to a large extent of the spoils of people from sending their children to school. Considering the distance and the cost.
The cost most importantly, the cost.
Yes! My chiefs, I have been doing some thinking lately. I have been thinking about what I can do for my people. And I have told myself that build a primary and secondary school for the people.
Lovely!
That is good, Your Highness.
If you do that, posterity will never forget you.
That is not all. I have also decided to put plans in place to build a very well-equipped, ultra-modern hospital.
For the people are always good, Your Highness.
Yes. You know, very soon, my son will be returning from abroad. See? He would return a well-trained surgeon.
That's lovely.
And I know he will be of help to my people.
Your Highness,
Yeah.
I came to find out if you need anything.
Not exactly, my fair lady.
All right then. I will take my leave.
But that's all right.
That was a very tough talk. I've had a talk with you. It means so much for us.
Akonte, why should you dress like this and enter into the palace of the king and his cabinet? And what is wrong with the way I am dressed? Are you blind? Can't you see you look seductive? A royal servant ought not to dress in a way as to seduce men.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about, Nene. And please, I would like you to mind your business.
Well, this is actually my business because I am the chief maid here, in case you're forgetting. What did you even go in there to do in the first place?
None of your business.
Don't ever go in there without my permission. You hear me? Stupid girl.
Dressing timidly will not get you anywhere. Would you want to be late forever? In order to get a man to notice you, admire you, and possibly want to marry you, you need to dress in a very sexy way. You need to walk seductively. Look at me. There is no man who will see me that will not turn around and take a second look.
Brother Conte, this is the king's palace, and we're supposed to dress and act decently. Yes, we're supposed to appear in such a way that the integrity of the royal house will not be disturbed.
Supposed to, you said. Nobody's stopping you from being sexy. Nobody's stopping you from walking seductively.
Well, in that case, what do you do best?
Good question. This is what you're going to do. You see our second uniforms. This one. Skirts. You're going to, or rather, you're going to shorten the length of your skirts. Maybe even shorten this one. I see the blouses. Face hands to feel, your neck and all that.
Is that what we need to do?
You have to learn how to walk, seductively, because body carriage is very important. When you walk, you roll your waist. Walk, roll your waist. Okay? Lastly, you see the eyes. The eyes are the windows to your souls. You have to learn how to use your eyes. Roll your eyes like that of a cat.
You have a good plan. We'll start off immediately. Yes.
I'll definitely supervise the progress. Okay? Of course, I can start working.
Why are you dressed like this? Is anything wrong with me at least? You are wearing a skimpy skirt and a blouse that shows your breast, and you're asking me if anything is wrong with it. Please, there's nothing wrong with my dress. So quickly go inside and change that rubbish. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not looking for a job. Just leave me alone. Are you disobeying me? Why should you be ordering me about?
Nene, what is it?
Haven't you noticed what's been happening at the palace?
And what could that be?
Akonte and the other maids, they dress the way they like.
Look, it baffles me. Neither the king nor the queen has said anything yet.
I wonder why the queen is silent about this. This is not good for the palace.
It's amazing why the queen has not said anything yet.
I will not take this. I will not take this.
Let's continue.
The king said you should give me a glass of juice for you.
Where is the king now?
In his bedroom.
You can use that tray to take it upstairs.
My king, I brought you a glass of juice to refresh your soul.
Thank you, my fair one. You look so gorgeous, Akonde.
Is there something else you'd like me to do for you, my king?
Many things. Eyes are like that of a dog. Very quiet and innocent.
I am only your servant, my king.
Akonde, my strength fills me in your presence. Akonde. Who is there? Come in. Come in.
My king, the king that knows the heart of his people.
You sing my praise, and that gladdens my heart. Is there anything you like me to do for you up here, the wise one?
Lunch is waiting, my king.
Oh, lunch. Thank you for the drink, Akonde.
You're welcome, my king.
I shall have lunch with the queen. She will dance. Yes,
I'm not going to live by wine. I'm not going to live by one, but one day my brothers are gone. I'm not going to live by wine. I'm not going to live by wine. I'm not going to live by one, but one day my brothers are gone. I'm not going to live. I'm not going to live by wine. I'm not going to live by one, but one day my brothers are gone. I'm not going to live by wine. Sorry! I believe in this village that the violence of king and agree has gone to a challenge. The violence are supposed to be a holy land, a grace, where even now the spirit was have learned home. So, there's God in the forest, and now the gods in the forest have run away. If anybody stop me or what I believe, I'll destroy the person.
Eli, the strong man. The only man that has been pregnant After 9 months, still you no gree born. You too much. I beg chop now. You know why they respect you? You are the only man that can tell the real taste of Unwanted, even without being that. Oh, no, you are here, shut up. You are man. You are very stupid. You are man. You know you don't talk Taiwan and you don't know that Taiwan is medicinal. It's a lie. That's what you always say. If Taiwan is medicinal, I should talk. Why have you not been that? I tell you, Liz, it works. Because I've not seen in the hospital before. When everybody in this village is going here and there, who wanted to collect their concussions and washing and setting to cure their sicknesses, I learned that from Taiwan. I never go to hospital to lie down. Elami, I don't have time for this agreement, huh? You get us things done now. You go to the they go my matana home. Yeah? Let's go to see you. You are matana home. You want to go matana home? Yeah, they go. Go! When a man is being rejected for his father's land, he must run to his mother's people. Elami, now you the reject. Now you the reject. See, me, Elami, if the gods reject me, I will run straight to Unwanted. Pregnant man, no go born. What's up? I never live for long. I never live for long. I want to make my body well.
Long may you live, Your Highness. Abie the wise. My king, it is not for the crown alone that kings were born and made, but for wisdom.
True words, my dear cupbearer.
The royal regalia is meant for royalty and not for slaves.
Abie, what can man say? But the gods indeed have clothed you with wisdom.
My king, should kings walk on foot while slaves ride on horses?
Never. Abie, you are known for wise sayings, but I can smell something in your voice. What is it?
My king, it is about Akonte.
What about her?
Ever since she came...
Akonte.
My king.
What is it?
I came to find out if you need anything.
My king, I beg to retire to my duties.
That's all right.
So, what does my king want? Chief! Our chief will greet you.
Oh, yes, of our king. How are you?
We're fine.
Oh, hey, I'm Akonte. I want to speak with you alone.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay. You guys be going. I'll join you.
Thank you very much. Akonte, has anybody in this planet Earth ever told you are very beautiful like the ruby?
Don't flatter me.
No. I don't flatter. Neither do I exaggerate. Whatever I say, I mean it.
Thank you.
Yes, and I love you. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, after all the son of Omunabo,
Ilani,
I greet you.
how are you?
I'm fine. I was looking for you here and there, but said you went to the bush. Will you die in the bush?
This one that you're coming to see me, Ilani, I hope I'm safe.
I go yourself. This is the land. Anywhere I go in this world is peace, peace, peace. All over.
Okay, I hear you. So, what is it?
I go. The palace of King Amagri has become a dungeon. A place where even the pigs feed. See, I hope Nene, your sister, have not joined the madness.
I don't understand. How do you mean?
I want to hear that the palace has become a place of all abomination. The royal mess, all of them behave only how they want to behave.
You see, Ilani, this your mouth. This your mouth will put you into trouble one day.
Myself?
Yes. How did you come by what is happening in the palace? How did you come by? Tell me.
Ago, are you a blind man? So you can know that all these trees have ears. Even the what all of them can speak. See, I am anything I want to know in this earth, I will know it under 2 minutes. Don't you know?
Well, in any case, I am not interested in this gossip.
Ago, are you calling me a gossiper? To hear, you're calling me a gossiper.
I'm not calling you a gossip. What I'm trying to make you understand is that I am not interested in saying any of such things about the palace. Period.
Ago, bye-bye. Ago, bye-bye.
See, we did tell somebody bye-bye. I don't carry yourself, they go.
Akonte, can't you see that I brought the seat for my use? Is your name written on it? Besides, I found it empty. Well, I brought it out so that I can sit down and wash. Well, as you can see, I am now sitting on it, so go and find another one. Or better still, stoop and wash those clothes. Akonte! Akonte! Akonte, get up from my seat! Stop this, you! Stop this! That stupid girl has the guts to challenge me in this palace. Nene, you are not afraid of me. You will cause my every move. You are playing with fire, and very soon you will get burnt. But what do I do to her now? I can't do. Why are you telling me about other little girl? This is not like condition. She has become a thorn in my flesh. She likes every movement. She's no threat. Leave her alone and focus on your mission. The rest still has to come. I am still on track. Open my left hand. Think of the power of the west. And lift my past. Turn of events is giving me a cause for concern at the palace. Ever since that girl, Akonte, came into the palace, Everything has changed. The maid now dress and behave in a manner not expected of royal servants.
And what is the king doing about it?
Nothing.
What about the queen? She should be more concerned.
Akuro, I am very worried. The queen and king seem not to be worried at all. Who am I to say anything?
It is a bad moment. It's a bad moment, yes. How can they allow the maids, ordinary maids, to do whatever they want at all times? That is deadly.
My daughter, the gods will deliver us.
I want to see the king. The king just left the palace, chief.
The palace?
Yes, sir. Where did he go? He has gone to the capital to meet with the government. Really? With the government? Yes, chief. You should have told me. I was supposed to be Unauthorized. Oh, why? Okay, what about the king? She left with the king. She should have been in the Unauthorized. Why didn't they tell me? There is this, this maid. I can't say. I want to see her. She's in jail. Oh, she's in. Let me pass the message to her. Okay. Yes. I see how you love your eyes. Of course, I like it. I like it.
Forgive me, my chief. I heard voices, so I thought I should come and check if the king had arrived.
Actually, I came asking for the king and waiting for him to. We were just chatting with him. Abi, do you mind excusing us? We were talking about something very serious before you. Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll be leaving.
Your Highness, will you leave them?
Your Highness.
Of course.
Your Highness, may you live long. My chiefs.
How are you?
You're welcome.
Your Highness. An elder, they say, must not be in the country. Why she go to deliver better? Yes, that's right.
Why the Bible, my chief?
Your Highness, it's about your mates.
My mates, they are very hardworking.
That is not it, that is not. The way they are all dressed seductively.
What are you insinuating?
But it is not good they parade themselves in that way along the path.
I don't see anything wrong with my maid.
Your Highness, there is something wrong with it. There is. That we portray the palace in a bad light. It's a
My chief!
Your Highness.
My chiefs!
Your Highness.
Let us enjoy ourselves. Let us not continue to indulge in issues of inconsequence. Eat your wine and drink wine. My mates are okay.
Bring your tongue. You don't like. I like this. As I talked before, Barack Obama, na my schoolmate. God! Why they lie? Me lie. No, wait. 1954, why I go Kenya? Me, Barack Obama, Kenya school now you go to get that. I know if I like.
Time, shut up. You dey lie for us. Think say we smoke.
Huh?
We smoke.
Why I go lie?
This is baby.
Wait, let me tell you.
My big customer. I think you will come today.
Stop, don't come.
Yeah, I agree to
It's not, don't come. Stop, don't come.
I'm not gonna leave by one. Elami. I'm not gonna leave by one. Elami. Elami. I agree to. But one day my body is Elami. What is it? Elami, for once, why don't you keep appointment as arranged? Can't you allow me to sit down and enjoy myself before you start to crucify me? With the grace. Woman!
Yes.
I'm about giving 2 bottles for starting. I don't go live by one. I don't go live by one day, my body is I don't go live by. I hope this one is the fresh one.
Trust me now. Now this morning the wine type I bring down.
Bad woman.
You don't come now. Don't talk to me. I said good.
You do. In fact, you know too much. Now when I test it, now we know if it is a fresh one or old. Bad woman. You're too much. You're too much. Make it down now. Land. What is really happening there? How can he sit and be watching what overflow his palace? Yeah. Elami. Your tongue, yeah? I put you a trouble. Elami, let the sleeping dog be la. The lion dog sleep. See, you want the lion dog to sleep, but the sleeping dog to lie. You're not a good citizen. Don't you know that you're supposed to be showing concern to all these things that is happening in our community? Oh, no. For the roots. I put him on. My brother, I don't go here. I put him go here. I consign you. You consign you because you come from one community. Okay, consign the go now. I don't consign me. Consign you. Madam! Woman!
Yes.
This one is not doesn't like the one of yesterday.
Now fresh one. Now this morning they bring and come.
Hele mi fa ni fa kusa misali utekai. Akonte.
Oh, Akonte.
We have come to make you happy.
Oh, it gladdens my heart to behold your faces. What will my servants do to make me happy?
We're going to be massaging your very weary limbs.
That sounds good. Go ahead. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, why didn't I think about this all this while?
I'm glad you like it.
That's wonderful. Oh, this is really good.
What is going on here?
My servants have just decided to make me happy.
Make you happy?
Yes. And I tell you, this is very good, and you must try it one of these days. That. Oh, touch that spot again.
Akonte, that's very nice of you.
Thank you, my queen.
Let me sit with my husband.
That's good.
Are you okay?
I'm feeling good.
I was marveling at what I saw at the palace. How could the king undo such amorous acts by his
I am surprised as well. But my concern is that the king sees nothing wrong about the whole issue.
Even our fellow chiefs, they seem to support the king at that. What will be the meaning of this new developments in the past?
I know. But the king must not allow the royalty of brass dragged to mud. He must not.
How do we ensure that you say stop to that nonsense?
I want to suggest that we should speak to him alone. He might have a rethink.
I hope so. Because with what I'm seeing, the palace is heading for the rocks.
Hey, and that is why I say we should see him as soon as possible.
Okay. We'll see him later.
Why this just get scattered? You have your names.
Just, this seductive place.
And sometimes they parade themselves around the village.
When did they start?
We must say something.
When did they start?
They might have everything. So let's just tell the king.
My king, I am deeply concerned about what's going on in the palace.
How do you mean, Abie?
My king, indulgence to everything is an option strange to royalty. I mean, kings dine and wine with kings, and noblemen not with servants.
Abie, it will be wise to stick to your point and spare me the parables.
It is for admonition that the gods give wisdom to men, and kings are an embodiment of such wisdom.
Abie, I know that your heart is heavy, but I know not what makes it heavy. Neither do I understand your parables.
My king, pardon my manners, but how can royalty beget slavery?
Grave words.
It's late. The king's instruction is that no one goes out at night.
And what makes you think I'm not running an errand for the king?
Well, I need the king's permission before I let you out.
Did you allow her to go out at this time of the night?
Don't know. I just allowed her to leave.
You don't know? You just allowed her to leave. Are you okay?
I'm
You're
fine.
fine. The king must hear this.
Yeah.
Did the king or queen send one of the men out on an errand visit?
No. But you know the king does not allow any of his servants to leave the palace with his dark.
Because I just saw her leaving the palace not quite long ago.
She won't. Who says that?
Who are you asking? She just left and the stupid guard could not even stop her.
The king will say this.
He has to hear it.
Okay.
What is it, Abie?
I have not been informed that I can't leave the palace a few minutes ago.
We just wanted to find out if you sent her on an errand.
No, I do not send people out in the night.
But my king, I saw her leave the palace not long ago.
She left on her own accord, and that is disobeying you, my king.
Why don't you let her be?
But my king, she didn't even tell anyone where she was going to.
And that again is a great offense, my king.
Like I said, let her be.
As you please.
As you please, my king.
What are you doing, my fellow chief? What are you doing in the king's land by this time of the day along the road?
Please, my fellow chief, don't let anybody know of this. I beg you.
What you have done is an abomination. Fear!
Please. Please.
And where are you coming from this time of the night? I said, who gave you permission to leave the palace at night? I just went.
I am there.
What? No, you saying you didn't send her anywhere.
Oh, I forgot that I did. Unwanted, have you delivered my message?
Yes.
You can go to bed. Go to bed.
For Christ's sake, I don't understand what is going on in this palace anymore. Since this girl left the palace without permission, and you are here standing in my presence defending her?
Lie.
Night will form a river of pain.
Don't leave your hands.
Akuro, the son of my dear friend.
Yes, your hands.
How are you?
I'm fine, your highness.
Good. I can see you are coming from the farm.
Yes, your highness.
You are as hardworking as your father.
Thank you, your highness. But I should be grateful to the gods because they gave me this strength.
That is very true. And how is your mother, Nene?
Yes, she's fine. I'm ever grateful for your kind gestures you've been showing our family.
Good. Greet her on my behalf.
Yes, your highness, I will. Farewell, your highness.
Go well, my son.
God save the land. God save the land.
Come save my world, oh Lord. Save
From this evil people living in the land. From this evil in our hearts. Oh, come.
Mama, if I tell you that I am not worried about what has been happening at the palace, then I am a liar. A big one.
So you mean all these things have been happening right under the watchful eyes of the king? Even my friend Contemporary.
Mama, they seem to be caught in a web. I can't just understand what's happening with them. Really?
This is serious. Something has to be done about this thing. Or maybe I should speak with my friend Contemporary.
Mama, you want to put me in trouble? Please, oh, that way she will know that I told you. Mama, please.
So what do we do now? What do we do? Are we going to keep mute while all these things go wrong?
It's better that way, Mama, than to put me in trouble. I want them to see me as a parrot. Mama, it's better that... Akuro is bad.
Bye. Mama, you're welcome. How was it fun today?
It was fine, Mama. I was on my way coming when I even saw the king and his entourage. He said I should extend his greetings.
Oh, long live the king. So don't being a poor widow like me. Oh, that's good.
So, Nene, how are you faring at the palace?
Everything is working well for me, except the recent development at the palace.
That's what it's beyond us. I hope I'm with my food because I'm
I know you always food. I know you won't change. All right. You won't change.
Who did my cheese? My dear. Take it, my son. Yes, my dear. Bye-bye. What I saw that night still baffles me. How can the chief of this kingdom become such an act? I am not surprised. I have always known him to be a loose person. But that shouldn't be with a king's maid. Eh? It's an abomination. It still boils down to the fact that something is wrong in the palace and it can't seem not to be right. The situation calls for urgent action before it gets out of control. I think so. I'm telling you. I think so. Because something red-handed you.
Welcome, chiefs of Brass Kingdom. The mouthpiece of the gods. We greet you. I wonder what brought you noble men to my shrine.
Mouthpiece of the gods. A man whose roof is on fire does not abandon it to start chasing rats.
The mouthpiece of the gods.
Fire is on the roof of the palace of Brass Kingdom. And what keeps it sacred is at the verge of being devoured. And the king seemed to be unaware, or should I say, careless about the whole situation.
The palace of King Amakri is turning into the house for harlots.
We have come to seek the wisdom of the gods in providing solution to this issue.
I have heard you, chiefs. Go home. I shall communicate with the gods.
Thank you.
Your Highness, my farm is well. I cultivated 2 acres of land along the creek of Ogbia, and presently I'm tilling 1 acre behind my father's house.
Oh, very impressive. Very impressive. For a young man your age to be working so hard on the farm at a time when our youth are not interested in tilling the land to make a living for themselves. I'm impressed. Very impressive.
I'm grateful, Your Highness. I have my mother to cater for, so I need to work very hard.
You are a true great son of our land. Your kind are a very rare species.
I came to find out if you want me to get something for you.
Oh, no, not really. But go to my room and open the door. I'll bring the money you find there. Yes, my son. Are you sure you don't want to eat or drink anything?
No, Your Highness, I'm okay. Thank you very much.
You're sure?
Yes.
Oh, I got it. Thank you very much. You're
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, my king.
My son, take that money. That is my own contribution to a young man who is so hardworking and industrious.
I'm very grateful, Your Highness. I beg to take my leave now.
That's all right.
Is that the girl you're talking about?
I'm glad you've experienced it. I was telling you, didn't understand that.
Come, whose daughter is she? She is untrained.
Who knows who she is? As far as I'm concerned, the king only picked her along the road.
But how can the king harbor such a strange girl in the palace of all places?
This is the problem. The king is a very compassionate man with a very large heart. And that's his fault. It's his fault.
Oh, I feel for him. I feel for him. You need to see the way she was just behaving as if she's the queen.
That girl, she has no respect for anybody in this palace. And the king sees nothing wrong with her attitude. Who am I to say anything?
That girl is no good to this palace.
No good.
Well, I have to take my leave now.
Oh, I wish she could stay longer. Okay. Please greet Mama for me, yeah?
I'll send you a
I'll
regards.
come to the house.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Your Highness, our people say that the toad does not run in the daytime in vain. It's true, Your Highness. It's either something is after it or it is after something.
That is true. Your Highness, it is a grievous thing for the eye to see the ear. It is.
My king, we have observed with great resentment the happenings around the palace. And we, both as chiefs and cabinet members, have come to tender our resentments to such.
And what are those happenings?
Your Highness, the way and manners your mates dress, and the impunity with which they parade themselves with the village men has called for a serious action to arrest the situation.
Your Highness, we have come to ask you to, as a matter of urgency, call these girls to order.
Please do.
Else, they will bring the royalty of brass to disrepute.
My chiefs, I greet you.
You're welcome.
I have listened very carefully to what you have said. But I'd like to ask you one question. What is wrong with the way my ladies dress?
I thought yes.
Please forgive us if time is wrong, please.
What temptation is that? You are romancing each other in broad light. What temptation?
Please, I swear to God, we shall not do it again.
Come out of the people. It's nonsense.
Stop that! Stop saying I'm touching water. You like keep standing there.
Or I'll sweep you and this rubbish out. Keep standing.
I can't take. You are looking for my trouble. You are looking for my trouble. Stop betraying me. I can't take. I can see that your madness has spoken again today.
It is your mother and your entire generation who are mad.
What? Don't you ever call my mother names, or else I will beat you mercilessly.
You will beat me?
Yes. You will beat me? Yes, you have me. I will beat you. Yes. Hey. It is because of you. It is because of you that I'm respecting myself. Just you can't take care. Just go. Run her. Run. Did you see that? No. Calm now. I will flog you. Go inside. Let me go back. Come.
Helelim helim nifa kusa misalim tegai Akande.
But why did you have to fight her?
Fight her? Come on, you're talking as if you don't know your sister again. I was on my own fetching water when she started sweeping dust on me. I begged her to stop. Next thing, she started insulting me. What actually led to the fight was when she insulted Mama, and I could not take that.
And she did this to you with her nails. Why should she do this then? She's a beast.
Every day that passes by, that girl looks for my trouble. And she will not just let me be. If I drink, she will say I drank. I don't understand her problem with me.
You know what? I think it's high time for you to start avoiding her trouble. Whatever she does, ignore her. Just let her be.
I don't look for her trouble. She's the one always trailing me. I'm always on my own.
Continue enduring it. Continue enduring it, because if somebody can do this to you, in future, you don't know what the person will do.
I'll try my best to avoid her, but I can't assure you how long I will endure this. I'm going to tell you the truth. Just take a look at my skin. What kind of nonsense is this one?
Sorry, Nene. You know, just avoid her. Enjoy
Because
it.
of you people. I'm just keeping a cool head.
Enjoy it. You know while you're at the palace, we cannot allow one stupid girl win this our opportunity.
I know. It really hurts.
Sorry, eh?
Where is Mama?
Mama went out. She went to the market. Like this beautiful skin. This is your beautiful skin.
What are you doing at this time of the night?
What happened to her? No one knows, Your Majesty. We woke up to see her here.
What are all these marks all over her body?
And who could have done this to her?
My king, it looks like a snake attack.
And how did the snake enter the palace?
Are you asking me?
Well, prepare her body and take her to her people. I will go and see them later.
Your Majesty.
My heart will stop the beating of sheep. God save the land, God save the land, God save the land. And no one should ever call me by name. God save the land, God save the land, God save the land. God's king. kingdom is full of nothing but winning. That's your plan. That's your plan.
How are you? I didn't have papers.
Yeah.
I just spoke to Terminal now.
Oh.
Here's what he said.
You know I am not good at this. Just tell me what he said.
Why not try to be romantic for once?
No. I'm not going to try to guess. No.
Okay. My son, the prince of this kingdom, your son, said he's coming back next week Tuesday.
Oh, that is great news. Oh, my son. I cannot wait to set my eyes on him again. Oh.
I was so happy when he called. Let me get it exactly how he said it. He said, Mama, I'm coming back next week Tuesday. That's exactly how he said it.
So,
I thought he was joking.
My son is now a serpent. Oh God. May the gods of my father be praised.
Amen. Darling, don't you think we should give him a befitting welcome party?
I agree with you perfectly. And I think the preparation should start now, immediately. I want to usher him in grand style.
My son is coming back. But when he comes back, I don't know if I should back him, carry him, breastfeed him, or...
Just wait until he comes.
It's been long. Tamana. I'm going to see my son.
So the prince will be coming back to this palace. How can I let that happen? No. He will not set his feet in this palace. I shall cause the plane to crash and he will die. Yes, that is what I will do.
According to my sexual agent, Great Christopher, I have seen and heard the thoughts of thy heart. A good thought, I must say. But we can't kill the prince. But if I kill the prince, it will bring more pain and more sorrow. And then his lineage shall be closed. It is not in doubt that you have the wisdom of the Dark Lord. However, we have another use for the prince. Let thy will be done, great one. Instructions shall be given to thee in due course.
My chiefs, I am most delighted to inform you all, chiefs of Brass Kingdom, that my son, the Crown Prince of Brass Kingdom, Prince Dr. Tamunotonye Amakri, will be returning to Nigeria on Monday. And on Tuesday, you will be here with us.
That is great news, Your Highness. I shall all be happy to receive him on Monday.
As a matter of fact, it's a thing of great joy.
Yes.
That the Crown Prince of Brass Kingdom will be coming back to this land after a long sojourn in the right man's land.
And we sincerely hope that his return to our kingdom will bring good tidings.
And perhaps our medical center will have a more qualified doctor.
Surgeon for that matter. That tells you that his return will not benefit me only, but all his
Yes, you're right. You are very right.
We'll all be waiting.
That day, Your Highness.
In fact, I'm thinking that on that day, we shall have all the throne, the masquerades, the whole camera, the ride. It will be a great celebration. Honestly.
As you all must have heard, that my son, the prince of this kingdom, will be returning home in a few days. So I would like all of you to give him a fun-filled welcome. So preparation must start immediately. Accordingly, I would like you to go into the palace store and list down everything that we need to replace. And make the list available to me, and I will provide money for you to go to the market and get them replaced immediately, please. And Nene here is in charge of the arranging and cleaning of the palace. And Nene, my dear, I would like you to pay specific attention to my son's room. As you wish, Your Majesty. You can use the help of the maids if you need them. Abiyo will prepare a delicious meal for all of us. So you all can go back to your duties right now.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Tamuno.
So nice to be home.
Tamuno, sir.
After all those years, don't you do the chef? Oh no, Mama, that's the one I'm playing with you. Yes, man. Oh, you look so awesome. That is been a good job.
That was what do you call this recipe?
Well, this the ninth brother of the mother. Yes. Mother, you people are still in the ancient form.
This guy has taken so much about me.
Yes.
So younger way like that.
I didn't have all these opportunities. What the fuck is that? Is that how these dogs eat your money? Yes. Mother, you people are still in the ancient form.
This guy has taken so much about me.
Yes.
So younger way like that.
I came down with this shit. That's my baby. Cheese.
I am very excited. Today, I am very happy because my son, Tamuno Tonye, the crown prince of Brass Kingdom, has returned home. I am excited because he has brought his long sojourn in the white man's country to an end. And I know that his return will bring a lot of good tidings to our people.
You're welcome once again, Crown Prince of Brasland. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
My son.
Father.
Don't you have anything to tell us?
Well, Father, I do not have anything to say. But let me thank you all for coming out in this number. I mean, to give me this sexy welcome party. It was so fucking freaking funky. You know what I mean? Father,
the drummers, and the ladies. I was so bullshit, Father. But it was funky anyway. It was funky. I love you, you know. Shit.
The crown prince of Brass Kingdom deserves even better. And don't forget, you are now a medical doctor.
Well, I am very tired. I need some rest. So I guess we will pick up where we left off tomorrow.
Your Highness, I think he deserves to rest after a long sojourn in that country.
California.
California, right, you're right.
Shut that fucking hole in your face, nigga! It's not California, it's California. California? The Sunshine State! The state where you never find the fucking dance floor empty! What the fuck, man? Don't you bastardize the name, nigga? Capiche? Grab my shit.
Well, everybody drink and have fun. Let's make merry.
Yeah.
Chief, sorry. Chief, good day, sir.
Hello, how are you two?
I did.
You are working as if you bought the whole land in this city. And I saw you when you were fighting with your kids. Are you coming back from a well-keeping burial wedding ceremony?
Ilamen, how will you not know that the prince of our great kingdom returned to Brassland today?
Ilani, so we've been zigging in this village without being aware that our prince is back.
May the gods of our kingdom, of our land, forgive me of not being aware. How is my prince? Did you come back with any color or Dutchman?
With white woman.
Well, the prince is fine and he returns home safely. But as for Dollar and the white woman, I don't know about that.
I'll go to the palace and collect my own one-man goods, including some other synchronizing and some other Ebima goods of my prince.
That will be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going.
You are too much, Chief. Chief, tell the person that sold your dress to sell yourself. Because you need not work for. I want to come on.
So, Tamama, how was your stay out there?
Well, pretty good, Father. Damn pretty good. You see, life is so perfect down there. So perfect. And then you get to find out that it seems as if the humans don't work anymore. The machines do everything for them.
Tamala.
Mommy?
So how is your school system over there? Because the way you sound is as if you prefer theirs to ours.
Oh yeah, Mommy. You don't have schools here. Yeah.
Says what?
I'm telling you the truth, Mommy. You know, down there, you study whatever it is you want to study, think progressively, and work with the state-of-art facility. The best you can find in the whole wide world.
Now that you're back home, you need to settle down quickly and help to revamp our almost dead medical center and gradually move it to the state-of-the-art hospital that I'm building for the people.
Oh, well, Father, what a wonderful speech. But sorry to disappoint you. I ain't got no fucking plans to work in any fucking medical center. That ain't the reason why I came down to Nigeria in the first place.
Tamina.
Mommy?
Sweetheart.
Mommy?
Our people expect so much from you. Darling, don't disappoint them. If not for anything, for our sake and for this father's sake. Please.
Well, Mommy, who are the people? Because all I can see here is just Papi and Mommy. Now tell me, who are the people? Fuck the people.
Tamina.
Tamina, you are the king after me. You can't refuse to serve the people. After all, service to the people is what there is about leadership.
Well, Father, can you please change the topic? Because I'm getting so bored here. And Mommy, I have long missed your egusi soup and pounded yam. Can I please, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, have some?
Tamina. You know, sometimes I think there's something seriously wrong with you.
How do you mean, man?
But I'm going to keep my cool. As for the pounded yam and the egusi soup, you're going to have enough of it.
Hurry.
But right now, dear, we have a serious issue to tackle here.
Yes, I'll be here. The cook will prepare some for you tomorrow.
Abia!
Oh, shut up.
Get to work.
Here you are cutting firewood, while other youths storm the palace to greet the prince. Ha! Akuro.
Nene, must I go to welcome the prince, Nene?
He's not just the prince. You and I know that. He is your best friend from childhood.
Now that he has gone to the white man's country and returned, are you sure he has not forgotten you?
I don't think so. Although he has changed a bit, but I don't think he has forgotten you.
You know, most of these people, when they go to the white man's country and return, they tend to forget their friends. Coupled with the fact that he's a prince, a crowned prince.
Akuro, you can't just stay here and assume what is not right. Prince Tamuno has not forgotten you.
You are also assuming you're not sure of what you're saying.
I'm not assuming. Let's not quarrel over this. Drop this. Where is Mama?
Well, Mama has gone to the market to sell her castor seeds.
Oh, God, I need to see her before I leave. I can't stay long today.
Why are you in a hurry?
Since the prince came back, the palace has been full of activities, and the queen will need me around.
Well, let's go in so that you can just take water or something. You know?
So think about it. You need to come to the palace. I'm serious.
Let's go.
Tamina.
Yes, Mommy.
These are some of the workers we have here, and they'll be responsible for your welfare.
That's fine.
These are Bia, the chief cook, and the cupbearer of the king.
Abia, how are you?
I'm fine, my prince.
And hope my stomach is insured.
No problem, my prince.
These are Conte, the most hard-working maid I have in this house. You're welcome, my prince.
Thank you.
And where did you go to?
Forgive me, my queen. I went to see my mother.
And how is she?
Very well, my queen.
This is Nene, the chief maid, my best friend's daughter.
You're welcome, my queen.
Mommy.
Yes.
I would want a personal maid to take care of my stuffs. I mean, you know.
Tamuno,
Mommy?
you've got all the maids at your service.
Oh yeah, Mommy, I know that, but I don't want all the maids. I want just one. I mean, one.
That's okay, my dear. I'll assign one to you. That's no problem at all.
I want Nene.
Tamuno.
She's homely.
Nene.
Yeah, Mommy, is anything wrong with her?
That's okay. If that's the one you choose, I promise you I'll assign her to you. Okay? Cool down, everything is okay. I'll sign her to you.
Don't worry. I know I can always count on you. Thank you very much.
You're my son. It's okay.
Continue with your favorite program.
That was what I was watching, but you're trying to distract me with your topic.
I'm sorry. Now I have my answer.
It's done.
Hey. Are you from this kingdom?
Yes, my prince.
Okay. Before I traveled out to the United States, I used to have a friend. His name is Akuro. Do you know anyone by that name?
Yes, my prince.
Oh, you do?
He's my elder brother.
Oh, I knew it the moment I saw you. How do I get to see him? I need to reunite with him. And how is he doing?
He's fine, my prince.
Okay, you go back to your chores. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, my prince.
I dream of a land of honey and peace.
God save the land, God save the land, God save the land.
I dream of the sun, the birds, and the trees.
God save the land, God save the land, God save the land.
What's been happening?
I'm fine, my prince, I'm fine. Completely changed.
Of course, man. What do you expect? When did you start growing your beards?
Don't tease me, don't tease me.
Come. I'm sorry to see you, my brother. So,
you let all these things these white people used to do.
You know, what's up, man? What the fuck are you talking about? That's what we do down there, bro. What do you expect?
Well, since you came back, I've been praying to the gods to show me you.
Okay.
And here you are.
And now you're looking at me, man.
Hey, you know what?
Okay.
Sit down. Let me go and get you something. Let me get you something.
You're looking bigger than the last time I saw you. Tell you with your little beards.
Wow.
Where's the prince?
He's in his room.
Tell him I've gone to see him. Go here to Bono. Is there what the balance of our king is? We are one now. Where's my prince?
Oh, here he comes.
The prince of our West Kingdom. Who's this? My boss knows his hand. He warned me. My prince. What have you done, man? My prince, I don't know.
It's been a long time.
Yes, look at you. That is me, right? I'm right.
Okay. Are you pregnant or something?
I am not pregnant, but my afternoon food,
Okay.
my morning food, my evening food, because of hardship in our country.
Okay.
I pack them at the center.
It's all good in life, you know. So what's been happening to you? I mean, it's been a long time, you know.
My prince, everything is happening.
I'm listening.
People are dying. If I wasn't supposed to die, I'm leaving. Look at me now, I'm taking my power. Please ask me to take my
Oh, of course, please. Don't mind me. Why don't you sit down? Why don't you right here? Get you something to drink. Come on. So let me talk to me, man. Get me, fill me in, bring me up to speed. What the fuck has been happening in this town?
My prince, the Amazon is too much. Don't I contact the money?
Of course not, man. The AC, we use it to chill off, you know, to live our life.
My prince, a lot of things is happening.
Alright.
People are dying.
Okay.
Those that wasn't supposed to die, they are living. Look at me, I'm taking my family every day.
You know?
My prince, I have gone back from home office. I decided to come and see you. See, all my thoughts are tears. My bird, everybody, my bosses.
You know, trust me, I'm capable, okay? These things will all be taken care of. Believe me. Alright, why don't you sit tight and watch what I was busy doing before you came your sick ass down here?
Did you visit mortuary before you come back? I'm perceiving some burial ground living.
Larry, don't be ridiculous, okay? What you're perceiving is a designer's perfume. Okay, that's what we use down there in the States. I don't know if you people have them here. Okay, we have names like you have the Louis Vuitton, you have the Boss, you have the Hugo Boss, you have the Versace. I mean, lots of them. KK, CK. You have a lot of them.
You do call KK?
Yeah, KK.
Yeah, that is my baptismal name. KK. My prince.
My chiefs. We just have to be a little patient. The prince will be here to join us soon.
We've been waiting. We just want to talk to him about his hostage.
You'll be here soon. Here he comes.
Hey, what's up, Papi? How you doing? Look who's here! You black out niggas chilling up in my palace! How you doing, man?
My son,
Father.
the chiefs are here to discuss with you a very important issue.
Yes. Well, Father, as you can see, I'm on my way out. They can check me out some other time.
Son, the chiefs are already here.
Father, I'm very sorry to disappoint you, but I just can't keep my friend waiting. I mean, this guy is a personal friend of mine. I just can't keep him standing. So I got a ball, freestyle ball. Hey, what's up? I'll see you niggas later. Whatever. See you later.
Your Highness, what have the white men done to your son and peace? You didn't call us niggers.
Nigger. What is nigger? Don't you know what nigger is? Nigger.
So, how did you spend your life in the States?
Ooh la la! Mamma mia! Funky experiences. I mean, it's such a nice place. Lovely place. Nice people. God-fearing people. You need it. I mean, you really need to see this place. They've got buildings as tall as the sky itself. Yeah. When I got there, I stayed in New York. Yeah. I stayed in New York for 2 years, after which I moved over to California. California love, state to state.
I was even told that the weather there is different from the one here.
Oh yeah, freaking fucking cold. I'm telling you, brother, when I got there, I was almost gonna die of cold. You feel me? Nigerian weather is far better than that. Of the States. I'm serious, man.
How I wish I would travel out of this village for once. Even if it is just once.
Yeah, you sure made it, Akuro. You sure do made it. But come to think of it, why didn't you complete your education after high school?
My prince, why are you talking like that? You know the situation now. My father couldn't afford it.
Are you ready to go to school, Akuro?
Yes, I want to go, but I don't have the money and I don't know who will sponsor me.
I will take care of that.
My prince, did I hear you?
Akuro, I ain't speaking in tongues, okay? You are a very good friend of mine. I sure will take care of that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey! Gods of our land, I can't wait to see the day I'll start going to school.
You're already there, Akuro. You are there. So you can join me in the States on a day. I'll tell you.
Hey, thank you, my prince. I'm very grateful, eh?
Don't you smoke or something? Down there we need a lot of this to give a little hit inside of us because the water is I'm telling you.
You, my prince, for you are indeed the prince, the heir to the throne of Brass Kingdom.
Well, you're not mistaken there. If you insist, can you now go make my bed?
Yes, my prince.
Here to see the prince.
Yes, Lord. Let me take the prince.
No, you don't have to take me. You don't have to take me. Good day, His Royal Highness, the King of Brass.
Hello, my son. I am sure you are here to see the prince.
Yes, Your Highness.
Good. I guess he's in. Come on right in.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How's Mama?
Mama is fine.
Oh, I miss you people.
We also miss you.
We also miss you. God, it's good to have you here again.
Thank you. Well, I just came for something very, very important.
Okay, what is it?
Can you just tell the prince I want to see him?
Dark Lord of the universe, great priestess of the sea, I invite thee, by power and by strength, answer my call. Great priestess, I welcome you. Faithful servant of the Dark Lord of the universe, thy work, the zeal with which you carry out your assignment are noted in the kingdom of the Dark Lord. Thy wish is my command, great priestess. Behold, the prince has come. You have done well by confusing his mind. But well needs to be done. What shall I do? Listen to thy inner voice. The message shall be delivered to thee. When you get the message, do what thou have been instructed. Only thy wish shall I do, great priestess.
Yeah, who's that?
My prince, you called me.
Oh yes, Nene. I would want you to massage my legs.
All right, my prince.
Okay. You know what we're gonna do now, man? We're gonna change our tactics. Okay? I would want you to leave the legs and then come over to my shoulders. Okay?
As you wish, my prince.
And concentrate right here, because I sprained it while playing football. Oh yeah, that's good, Nene. You're so good at this. I love the way you fondle my flesh.
Thank you, my prince.
I should be the one thanking you. You know, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
And I can die right now for your beauty. Okay. You know what? I think you would like it.
This is not right, my prince.
Come on, baby. It was only a case. It wasn't a bee sting. Okay? And besides, I am the prince of Brass Kingdom. I tell you what is right and what is wrong. And right now,
This is right, Nene. So why don't we get into an exercise of where clothes are more of a hindrance than of help? Oh, come on, baby.
Because this is not right.
Oh, so naive. Come on, let me give it to you like it's hot. Let me drop it like it's hot, baby. I swear to God, you enjoy it. I swear. Okay? So you go hold me the way I hold you, like you reciprocate my gestures. Like this. It starts from the hook. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And when we get to the hook, man, we go down to
I dream of living a life of bliss. God save the land, God save the land, God save the land. No, all my dreams have gone on to sleep. God save the land, God save the land, God save the land.
Come save my world, oh Lord. Save me
from these evil people living in the land, from this evil in our hearts. Oh, hail the beautiful kingdom of fools. God save the land. God save the land.
How you doing, man? Yeah. What's happening? It's fine. Thank you.
My prince.
Oh, mommy.
How is your mother doing?
Well, mommy, she's fine. She sends her greetings.
She's such a nice woman. She's been very good to us.
Yes.
She is. Well, my mother has a large heart.
Yeah.
She is a phenomenal woman, and I love her so much.
Can I get you something to drink?
Oh, no, mommy. I'm fine. I'm doing just great. Come on, mommy, I'm not a stranger here. If I need something to drink, I sure wouldn't ask. Yes, that reminds me. Talking about getting me something, I got you guys some stuffs.
Really?
Yes, exactly. Guards! Get me the bags.
I'm fine. You look bigger than the last time I saw you.
You want so cheese.
I'm telling you. I had a lot going for me, you know. I had a lot to take care of too. And at least.
So good.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so very much.
Yes. This is especially for you, baby. Yeah, especially for you.
All these clothes for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All these wrappers for me? Even American wrapper? Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much.
It's nothing. It's nothing. And Akuru, this is for you. Designers. All this first hand.
Thank you so very much.
It's lovely.
Oh, you've been very nice.
It's lovely. What are friends for?
More than a friend. More than a friend.
Please, gently with these things, please.
Yes,
my dear, thank you so very much. Thank you, I'm grateful.
It's nothing.
My king.
Thank you, Abiy.
At your service, my king. My king, my heart is burdened and my spirit is heavy.
What is it that bothers you, Abiy?
Speak. Speak to me.
Pardon me, my king, but I must say this. So many things have gone wrong within the walls of this palace.
You know what I'm talking about, Papi, Mommy. What's up, guys? How you doing?
And where do you think you're coming from?
Hey, Papi, if you must know, I'm just back from the club. I mean, I had lots and lots of fun. The place was the best from the bottom.
Just shut up!
Hey, Mommy.
And who is this thing with you?
I don't know who you're referring to, Mommy, but if you're talking about my sexy mama Sota here, I mean, my Isabella, my mythical Latino, Mommy, take a look at them features, and you know what's the she's so hot when it comes to me.
Shut up! Yes, and take that top out of my palace now?
And you know that won't work, right?
Femina, you have to obey your father. How can you bring a prostitute into this palace? Are you crazy?
Who cares, Mommy? Who cares?
Tamuno, you have 2 minutes to take that thing out of my palace.
Well, Father, Mother, Papi, Mommy, from every indication right here, I see that both of you are so stressed up. But I'm going to give you a drug. You need 2 bottles of vodka each to chill off your stressed lives. You know what? Better still you watch the best program. Cartoon Network or something. Baby, that's the way to my paradise. Come, let's go get it. Get up. Daddy, I gotta go. Take that thing out of my face. Talk to your son.
Did you see the prince as he came back this morning?
No, what happened?
He came back with a hello. Hey! Shh, don't shout. I overheard the king exchanging words with him. I even heard he uses cocaine. Jesus! Who told you that?
What are you two talking about?
Nothing. We're just chatting.
Just chatting?
Yes.
I heard something about the prince. What were you saying?
The prince came back with a harlot this morning.
A harlot?
Yes, and the king is angry.
Where are they now?
In his room, I guess.
Okay. You two, go back to your duty, please.
Thank you.
Sweetheart, ever since the prince returned, I've been so worried. I've been so worried about his attitude.
I'm worried too. I had very high hopes for his return. But what I see now is the very opposite.
I wonder how he will practice as a surgeon with this wayward attitude of his.
I'm afraid. Who knows if he went to school at all? This may be the life he led throughout in California.
Sometimes I'm so ashamed of him. He behaves like a tout, like a gangster.
Looks like my son is high on drugs. Should I die today? How can a drug addict lead our people? How?
It's okay. All I know is that we are in for a big trouble. What do we do?
I don't know. I simply don't know. It's stronger than both of us.
Hey, wow. You don't try for today.
Why don't you try?
Open up, see. The rate at which things is going on at the King Palace, the thing they weak my body now. The thing they fear me well. And if I no get out to talk. See, we were complaining of the royal mess, all the atrocities they are doing, but now the prince have joined them in committing the same abomination.
Ilami, Brizo, Wevo, I consign me, I consign you. That is not the point. The major point is this: common men like me and you, they know they take our word, they know they hear our own. So burn them every day.
Listen, leaving them or not leaving them, in my own thought, I strongly believe that there must be an evil spirit around the walls of the palace.
No, it's not possible. Listen, there can never be, and there will never be any evil spirit around that palace. A secret palace now, don't forget.
Anything can happen at any time. Time changes. Okay, listen, everybody have turned back on the gods. Nobody is even facing the gods now. The whole thing that put us together is being scattered. Where are we running to?
Okay, Sha. What do you know? Be say, Baba God, He there up, they watch us. In balance there, they watch us. God will help us.
I dey pray.
God will help us.
Make I go. You know, even offer me one cup of drink.
You want them more time? I beg, forgive me, 5 o'clock. Mama Ejima, I did there. Mama Ejima by 5, I did there. May we download things. Now me now, 5 o'clock. Mama Ejima, we go jam there. Nothing to you. All right now.
Okay. You continue later.
Please leave me, my friends.
Tell me you don't love me, and I'll trouble you no more.
You're the prince, and I am just an ordinary servant.
And you are my best friend, sister. And I love you. But don't you love me?
Your Highness, there is no wisdom in us refusing to attend this coronation. It only makes us look childish.
No. See, Your Highness, I do not agree with my fellow chief here. I mean, because of what people will say. If we go there, that will make us look stupid. Imagine us attending and dining with our enemies. People will definitely say it. I mean, they will talk.
You're right. Attending that coronation would be a great mistake that we must not afford to make.
I don't think so. I suggest the king shouldn't go. He can go as chief to represent the kingdom.
That is what we should do.
Chiefs of Brass Kingdom.
Your Highness,
I have listened attentively to all that you have said, and I think you have espoused great wisdom.
Thank you.
But I don't think we should continue to...
Father, we need to talk.
Come on. The council is in the middle of a very important discussion, and you shouldn't be here.
Father, like I said, we need to talk.
Well, that should wait until after the council meeting.
Just can't wait. It must be now. I need to talk to my father. You guys need to scamp.
What is he talking about?
I mean, balance!
God of our fathers, where did I go wrong?
I said, I need to talk to my father. What the fuck is wrong?
this man? What exactly is he talking about?
What's happening in this house? Everything is just turning upside down. Initially, it was the maids and the guards misbehaving. And now that the prince is back, it's almost even worse than others. Why is the king quiet about this matter? This kingdom is falling apart.
The king is hungry.
His food will soon be ready.
When?
Don't know.
You want me to tell the king?
No!
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You are pregnant.
Who is pregnant?
Our chief maid is pregnant. Hey! Come on up.
You're pregnant!
Hey! Come on up.
Nene, you can't disgrace this royal house. That can never happen. Who is the father of that baby?
Please forgive me, my queen. I was stupid. I shouldn't have allowed myself to be deceived.
That is not the answer to my question, damn it! Nene, how could you? How could you do this? Your mother is a very, very decent woman. Why do you want to disgrace your family? Nene.
I'm ashamed of myself, my queen. I have failed you. I have failed my family.
Nene, who got you pregnant?
I said, who got you pregnant? It's the prince.
Is the prince? Which prince? Nene, my son?
Is it my son? Yes, my queen. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh, this woman has killed me.
My son, our chief maid has alleged that you have made her pregnant. Is that true?
Tamuna, speak to us. The name and the image of this royal house is at stake. Are you responsible, son?
Yes, I got her pregnant.
Why? Why, son? Why did you have to go to bed with our worker?
To think that her mother is my best friend is heartbreaking, Tamuna.
See, Mommy. Come on, guys. She's not a slave. I didn't kill nobody. Besides, her brother is my best friend. My best friend.
Tamuno Tony, you are a great disappointment to me.
It's okay.
I had very high hopes in you, but your return has brought me nothing but nightmares.
It's okay. Tamuno, you're dragging the good name of this royal house to the mud. What do I tell my friend? How do I face her?
Well, you know what? You face her and see her when you have to see her. But right now, you guys are blowing this shit out of place. Just put me in the driver's seat. I know what to do. Okay, Mommy, Papi? Damn.
Tamuno. Tamuno.
Why have you done this to us, Nene? Your sojourn to the king's palace should have brought us good news, not this misfortune.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm very sorry. The prince deceived me. He overpowered me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for causing you this pain, Mama.
Why didn't you tell the queen on time? Why didn't you report his advances to the queen?
Mama, I was afraid. He's the prince and I didn't know what to do.
Look, Mama, as far as I'm concerned, no one has done anything wrong here. The prince has accepted his responsibility. So we should thank God for that.
Hey, does that stop the fact that your sister is pregnant out of wedlock? And will it stop people from talking?
It won't. But Mama, there is no way we can remedy this situation. What has happened has happened.
I hate myself right now, Mama. I hate myself for betraying the confidence reposed on me. Mama, I'm sincerely sorry.
My sister, don't worry. I'll see the prince later. We'll talk.
Papi, Mommy, you sent for me.
Yes. Tamuno Tony, your mother and I have been doing some thinking about the happenings in the palace.
Good work.
And we think that to avoid further embarrassment, you will have to marry Nene immediately.
Tamuno, and since she's from a family we dine and wine with, we don't have any reservation whatsoever. And get those legs off my table. I said, get them off my table!
Well, Papi, Mommy, that's a good thought. But you see, sorry to disappoint you. Because Tamuno here ain't got no plans for no marriage.
You have to be ready. Tamuno, you have to be ready.
Much as possible, in our only way to get back away, far away from the eyes of the public.
Whether you don't like them, now you go die. Now you go die. You push me go left, push you go right. Now you go die. Now you go die. But whether you like them, they go back to. Now you go die. Now you go die. But whether you like them, whether you don't like them, now you go die. Now you go die. You push me go left, I go push you go right. Now you go die. What for about greeting?
Ilami, this is an August visit too. I hope everything is okay.
The gods are good. I get to see your good son. Akru, is he in?
He's not yet back from the farm.
Ah. Okay. I will come back and stay.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't know what happened to your daughter, Nene. How the press robbed there.
How did you hear that?
You asking me how did I know that? Elami, don't you know that news fly like birds in this our kingdom? You don't know. Anyway, it's a shameful thing for a crown prince like that to do such a thing. But the Benjamin, huh? Take it as you see it.
We're taking care of it, okay?
You don't have to. Tell your son Akuro, whatever he is eating, let him remain for me.
Alright.
I'll be back.
Alright.
You push me go right. I will push you go left. Now here you go down. Now here you go down. Now when you whether you like it, whether you go like it, now here you go down. Now here you go down.
The atrocities being perpetrated in the king's palace have taken a new dimension. What's got to me that the royal prince impregnated one of the maids. Abomination! This is the height of atrocity. How can a royal crown prince go into such acts? I was even told that he brings in harlots into the royal palace, thereby desecrating the royal family. In fact, what beats my imagination is that the king says nothing about the anomalies that's going on. He says nothing. I believe that the royal palace is under a curse. Curse? Yes! Curse? How can you explain all the odd things taking place there? The royal palace is heading for doom, and something drastic must be done about this. That is the truth. And the silence of the gods over this matter is another angle that makes the whole thing dangerous.
Akuru, you see, I love your sister and I love her very much. I love her with the very breath that there is in me. But you see, I didn't intend to get her pregnant. I did not intend to do that shit, man.
My prince, we hold nothing against you. It's just that we are afraid of what people will be saying. The reputation of the king and our family name is at stake.
Well, I know what is at stake, but you see, I have a better plan.
What is it?
Your sister Nene will be confined in the palace alone until she is delivered of her baby. At least to keep her away, far away from the praying eyes of the public.
Do you think it will work?
You know, my father wanted me to go ahead with the marriage thing. But I told him that I wasn't ready to get married. By the time the baby comes, I sure will be ready for Nene.
Okay, if that is what you say, I have no reservations if that will be a solution to the problem.
Akuru.
Yes.
Thank you very much for understanding.
Oh, it's okay. We are adults. You know, we're supposed to handle things with sense and maturity.
It's okay, Akuru. You know what we're going to do right now? I would want you to join me to see the village. The four corners of this village. I really miss this place a lot.
Okay. Let me just lock the door.
It's all good. Hurry up, right?
Hey, get inside.
Oh, hail the beautiful kingdom of food.
God save the land, God save the land, God save the land.
Oh, desecrating the land of doom.
God save the land, God save the land, God save the land.
And still I know that one day and soon.
God save the land, God save the land, God save the land.
Our Savior will come from the stars and
It is very delicious. I believe it's a very good food.
You cook better than most women, you know.
And I can see all the evidence written on our guys.
okay, Dad?
I'm alright.
Maybe you need some more water. Don't worry, Mom. Just like the doctor said, that he's going to be fine. It's just a relapse and nothing more.
I don't care what the doctor say. All I want is my husband healthy and strong.
Mom, why are you sounding like... why are you talking as if Dad is dead already? He's still alive. Breathe him.
I wonder why he should get this worse when he has not been sick for a very long time. And the people need him healthy and strong.
It happens, Mom. Shit happens. Okay? All he needs right now is loads and lots of rest. And I don't think you're helping matters here.
I want my husband healthy and strong. You get that? You get that, baby?
So, he is on the 7th drip. And the drips will go a long way to take him out of this bed. Okay, sooner than you expected. Okay? You're not helping matters here. What's all this one now? What's all this?
Your Highness, you will soon get well. When I heard what happened, as a secretary to the Council of Elders, I called on all the chiefs of our kingdom. So they sent me over here to ascertain your true state of health.
I am getting better. I don't know what happened, but I am sure I will get out of my sick bed very soon.
Very well, Your Highness. The chiefs will be writing a letter this evening to discuss on your health status. But you may need to seek the help of the gods.
Thank you. Tell the chiefs that I am very grateful for their concern about my health.
I shall convey your message, Your Highness. May I take my leave, Your Highness?
I'm deeply concerned about the state of health of my husband and the future of our dear kingdom.
This is 8 months the king took here, and all Orthodox medicine proved ineffective.
Even the gods have refused to speak.
Their silence, I must say, portends danger.
So what do we do?
My chiefs, summon the chief priest in the name of the king.
No. Queen of our land.
What I want is solution. And I want it fast.
Your Highness, what do you think?
Oh, well, I thought today would be like other days I used to come to.
Listen, just mark my words. Whatever thing that is happening to our king is not ordinary. Are you hearing me? How can a body of a king be decaying while he's still alive? Yeah, just talk.
No, that is the point too.
I've been thinking, are you sure? Are you sure the king, our king, has not committed any muchu, as in abomination?
Listen, I don't think the king has done anything to anger the gods. But I am strongly believing that there must be hands of evil spirit around the walls of the palace.
Ilami, you have been saying this thing, and I'm beginning to see, as in, reason with you. But it is never enough reason for the gods to back off now.
That is what I'm thinking.
Why will the gods back off?
That is what
our
I'm thinking.
king and our kingdom to be like that. Never enough reason.
Anyway, let us keep calm and be watching. One day we must see how everything will end.
The gods figure demand for both ram, white cow, black cow, white eagle before they come on their way.
Who brought this?
Who bring it? My papa bring them.
Say.
Akuro, I am so confused. I am so lost here. I mean, I have given him the best medical care that there is around here, and yet he's not responding.
Actually, it's amazing that his health condition is still deteriorating, despite the fact that you're giving him the best of medical care.
And you know, it's so strange. I mean, it's so strange that his body keeps decaying, and no one around here seems to know what it is.
Damn! You know what? I feel the chief should consult the gods. They should ask the chief priest to do that.
You know, he can't be seen until the end of the month.
I just remembered. This is the month of sanctification, and he'll be in the evil forest till the end of the month. Oh, serious.
Akuru, I am lost. I am all alone in this. I don't know where else to go. I wish this never came.
Look, my prince, just take it easy. The gods will heal the king.
Abi, what is happening? You are not cooking today.
I am deeply bothered, Nene. The palace is like a graveyard, and the king is drifting away slowly.
You know, it saddens my heart whenever I remember his predicaments.
What worries me is why the gods have decided to keep mute over this issue.
I don't know, I really can't explain it. Has the palace lost the glory of the gods?
I don't know. But I saw this coming. I tried telling the king, but he wouldn't listen to me.
What is the word of a cupbearer to the king of brass?
Now the calamity also has come. This will have been averted.
This is no time to make complaints on yesterday's crimes. All we need to do now is pray that the gods remember our king.
I pray so. But I still sense the presence of an evil spirit in this.
My chief, you are the most trusted ally of my husband, and you owe him your allegiance. I want you to find a solution to his problem. I'm afraid the throne is not secured, and I will not watch this kingdom exist without a king.
Queen of our land, my allegiance to the king has never been in question. If it were possible for me to exchange my life for his, you know I would do it. You know that. But at this time, what will you have me do?
My chief, I want you to summon the chief priest. I want to know the mind of the gods.
You speak of the impossible, my queen. The The chief priest cannot be summoned until next week.
My chief, time is of great essence. If the king dies now, my son, the prince of this kingdom, is not ready for the throne. So I must do everything possible to protect the crown. I mean everything.
But, my queen, summoning Ogulu out of the shrine at this time could be counterproductive.
Chief, I will take my chances. I don't have any other option.
All right. I'll do as you said.
That's better.
They are eagerly awaiting my return.
The palace of King Amakiri is under my siege. I cannot free them.
Then give me an alternative. If I don't speak to them soon, questions will be raised.
Then tell them that the gods have demanded for a sacrifice. A day-old baby shall be sacrificed at your shrine, and there we have peace.
I shall do as you've instructed. Priestess of the sea.
More darkness shall come upon the palace of King Amakiri. I shall ruin his reign.
Ogolo, the mouthpiece that happened.
I admire your courage. But do we have the items for the sacrifice?
It shall be made available.
To destroy the royal house. Why?
Because they have turned away their faces from the palace.
What's happening to me?
Who knows? now very obvious that a great evil has been committed in the palace, for which the gods are very angry with us.
See, my fear is nobody knows whose turn is next.
Now, hey, what do we do? How do we solve this problem?
I suggest we go look for another native doctor. Since our chief priest is dead.
I don't think that is the right thing to do. After all, we don't know the reason for which the gods struck the chief priest dead.
Our doom is here. May the gods have mercy on us.
May God have mercy.
Thunderstruck and killed the chief priest.
I don't just know.
Imagine the queen.
The queen.
Paralyzed. The husband is rotten. He's decaying away.
This is terrible. This is terrible. This is such an abomination.
Anything will be my case.
Elami, it is not a ball like they play, I swear, the coach knows how to play ball. I have a joke, now no man, you go see me go happen. Now God, no be saying I'm not doing. You know how we play, they play.
Hi. Now the worst has happened. The very tiny rope that holds the bridge has been broken. The king is sick and decayed, and the queen is paralyzed. What shall we call this? Even the chief priest is dead, struck dead by the strange thunder. Gods of our kingdom, are you asleep? Hi.
Elami, drink this in before those blind flies go drink and feed. Those are the drink fast.
The flies enter here, I'll bring it out and suck it out from the flies.
Huh? What do they think? Just that I can never carry belly. You just did like this. She carry belly.
I am taking for the betterment of our kingdom. I'm not thinking of any woman. What I am taking, senior to your grandfather.
Forgive me, my prince, but I think I have a valid suggestion to make.
What's your idea?
My prince, it's obvious the gods of our land cannot help the king or the queen. I think it will be best we invite a pastor, a strong man of God, to come and pray for them.
My prince, I think he's right.
What can those men do? You just leave me alone. Go back to your chairs.
Pardon me, my prince.
Oh, my prince, since our gods have failed us, let's try somewhere else.
You think so?
Yes.
Then I'll have to consult my father first to seek his consent before I make any such move.
Father, Abiye, the chief cook, suggested that we invite the assistance of a pastor to help us solve this problem.
Our gods will heal us.
Father, the gods are dead. The chief priest is dead. Who else? Who will talk to the gods? Or who else would the gods talk to?
Tamana,
Yes, Mommy.
did Abiye say that he could bring the pastor to the house?
I think he can.
Do everything you can, my son, to save the real house.
Yes, Mommy. It's my duty.
My prince, you called me.
Abi, you suggested that we call on a pastor to come pray for us.
Yes, my prince. I believe that God can still remedy this situation. Where other gods have failed, he will help us.
Are you in contact with any?
Yes, my prince. I know of one. God uses him mightily. I sincerely believe he will be of immense help.
I need to see him. Take me to his office or anywhere I can find him.
He is not within this kingdom. We have to travel to town.
Then get prepared, Abi. We have a journey to make.
My prince.
What do I do? If the prince succeeds, then I am finished. And the mission will be destroyed.
Don't be afraid, Akonde. The mission of the Dark Lord is being threatened. Fear not! No one can save the palace from my hand. No man born of a woman will save them from my hand. What do I do next? You shall do nothing. The prince will achieve nothing. All his efforts will fail. Should I kill him? No! We still have need of him. With him a new era will begin. With him our kingdom shall be established here on earth. His seed shall be planted in thee, and the dew shall be seen. Thank you, great priestess. My heart is now at rest. Thank you.
There is power mighty in the Lord, in the Lord. There is power mighty in the Lord. There is power mighty in the Lord Jesus Christ. There is power mighty in the blood. There is power mighty in the blood. There is power mighty in the blood. There is power mighty in the blood of Jesus Christ. There is power mighty in the blood.
Amen. Amen. The word of God says in the book of Psalms chapter 2 verses 1 and 2, why do the heathens rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against God Almighty and his anointed. Evil has taken over this palace. But today, the God, the Lord of hosts that I serve, will set you free.
Amen.
Now open your mouth and begin to ask God to reveal every evil operator operating within this palace. Open your mouth and pray. For our God is omnipotent fire, and he knows even the end from the very beginning. Open your mouth and pray. In Jesus' mighty name. The word of God says, let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and ashamed that we should be around. Satan was killed. Yes, let them be ashamed.
Of the universe, great priestess of the sea, I invite thee by power and by strength. Answer my call!
Let God arise and let all his enemies be scattered. Let them also that hate thee flee before thee.
I am the priestess of the sea. The soul of the king is mine.
My God is the maker of heaven and earth and everything therein.
You cannot take away this kingdom from me.
Jesus. You lie! Command the foul spirit speaking through you to bow. You lie! This kingdom is mine! The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. The reason of the anointing of the Holy Ghost be now removed.
Great priestess of the sea, my power, my man, I call upon thee.
In the name of Jesus, I seize the atmosphere and I command every operation of the evil one in this vicinity to stop. As smoke is driven away, so I command you to be driven away, and as wax melted, so I command you to melt it. Let the power of God agent of the devil, I command you to perish right now in the name of Jesus. Amen. So, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh God, from the end of the earth will I cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I, my Father and my God. Thy word says, but my God shall redeem my soul from the power of the grave, and he shall receive me. By the authority in your word, I rebuke every infirmity in this body. In the name of Jesus, I speak life into this body. Be healed right now in the mighty name of Jesus.
I'm well. You will again. I'm good. I'm here.
What profit is there in my blood when I go down to the pit? Shall the just praise thee, O Lord? Shall it declare thy truth? Woman, what evil hast thou committed against the Lord? Speak out now, for his anger is kindled against you. Speak out!
Sweetheart, forgive me. I was so desperate to save you.
What did you do, my friend?
Yeah, mommy.
I love you so much.
And I love you right back, mommy.
I used Nene's baby for the sacrifice that the chief priest wanted for both of you.
You did what? You killed Nene, you killed my child, your grandchild.
Highness.
Mommy?
Highness. There is no peace for the wicked.
Your Majesty. You're joking, right? You're joking.
Your Majesty.
She's dead. She's what?
Father, by the authority you have given unto me as your servant, I bring this one before you, O Lord. I break every spell of the enemy in his life. I break every evil chain upon his life in the name of Jesus. Amen. Lose him and set him free right now in Jesus' name. Amen. You are free. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father. Father, Lord, I adore and worship you. I
Turn the hand of the clock backwards. I would have done that now. We have wronged you and your family very much. What my wife did to your daughter was most unspeakable. I wish I could just change everything now.
How do I forget? Tombra was my best friend. What she did to me is unimaginable.
I am not happy the way things turned up for our families. We used to be one big happy family together until all this happened.
My daughter is dead, killed by my own best friend.
Nene, we have offended you and your family greatly. But please, forgive us. Forgive us.
Akuro, you must find a place in your heart to forgive me. For it is the devil's design.
I hold no grudge against you nor the king. I suppose God knows everything. Let his will be done.
Once again, we are very sorry. Please,